Welcome to Punky's World. What a day. Last night, I got a call, and I knew it was a hospital phone number. I have way too much experience with that, and I know what hospital phone numbers are configured like. You know, they have the double digit at the end, usually a 00. That's just standard hospital, at least here in New England. And I don't know if your hospitals are different where you live, but here in New England, that's standard hospital. And I knew it was a hospital number. And I said, okay, well, it's a 508. So she's not in Boston. She's still in Plymouth. Because my aunt was in Plymouth for a vacation with her sister. And she was supposed to come home Sunday. She ended up in the hospital on Saturday. She's supposed to be being discharged from the hospital today, going back to her sister's for an additional week, which is a good thing to start oral antibiotics for the infection that landed her in the hospital. On IV antibiotics. And I'm like, can't read this thing to make sure it's not upside down. I don't think it is. Anyway, so yeah, that was one thing. I'm in a panic because I know it's a hospital number, and I know she's still in Plymouth because it's the same area code. It wasn't a Boston area code, so I knew they hadn't taken her to Boston, which is always a possibility when she's in Plymouth, because it's a small hospital there, and a lot of times they'll ship you to Boston. And well, it's not a 617 area code, it's still ours. So I was a little less panicked, but I ended up having nightmares. I was having a panic attack because I couldn't get through to the phone number that was written in blue in the text message because my phone wouldn't let me. So I said, well, it's getting late, so tomorrow I will wake up and I will write down the number off the message and hand dial it. Well, she called me before I could do that, and it actually rang through, but I still had to go through all kinds of rigmarole on my phone to finally answer her. And she's like, what the heck is going on with your phone? And I said, I knew you were calling from the hospital, Auntie, and I was in a panic, but my phone insisted it was spam. What a pain. And she let me know everything that had gone on, and I was just relieved, but worried, naturally. Then she hit me with a 1-2 punch. Apparently, my uncle died on the 2nd, the day before she left for her trip. And she just found out about that herself because, of course, I have an aunt that doesn't communicate with anybody. And I'll have to check her Facebook and see if she's written anything. I should do that. Let's see here. Where am I going? Where's my stupid Facebook? Where's my Facebook? Oh, there it is. Come on. There it is. I wonder if it's under Liz. L-I-Z. Okay, that's not her. Oops. That's weird. Oop. Yeah, go back, please. How do I go back? Dang it. I'm trying to find. Okay, let me go to. I know it's not anymore, but Dixfield, Maine. Here we go. Okay. Friends. Oh. I'm trying to find. My aunt in her friends list. Ugh. Come on. L-I-Z. Oops. Nope. E-L-I-Z. Oops. Nope. Oops. I guess my aunt doesn't have one, and my cousin didn't mention it. Would have been nice if you did, but whatever. Well, I guess I will be the one to write it. I will do that. Anyway, I'm sad. I did not do a kid missing video. I just did an update letting them know that I need to give my brain a break. So this will be the only video I do on this channel today. I was looking to see if my aunt had put it on Facebook, but my aunt doesn't appear to be on Facebook anymore, and my cousin hasn't written anything since the 1st, so whatever. Stuff happens. At least I didn't find out on Facebook. That would have been nice. So yeah, it's not great. I'm gonna try to get a hold of my cousin. Good luck with that. And find out if they are doing anything for him. If there are any details. 12 days later, there ought to be some details. So. Oh, I don't even think I mentioned it. You don't have no idea what I'm talking about. When I was on the phone with my aunt, she told me my uncle died on the 2nd. I don't even know if I said that to you. Like I said, my brain is not functioning today, which is why this is the only video I'm doing on this channel. I did a video on the other channel. That's it. Done. So, because my brain is not functioning. Good thing I already have food to eat. I don't have to think about cooking anything. So I have food from yesterday, so wonderful. Absolutely wonderful for me. So just keep my family in your prayers. Full recovery from my aunt. She gets to interview the new girl next week because she's staying in Plymouth this week. Thank you, Lord, for my bonus aunt Donna for keeping her. That's all I can say. For an extra week rather than leaving her home alone. And for my family for our loss. It hurts. I'm heartbroken. Thank you guys so much. God bless you. Have a wonderful rest of your day. And I'll see you tomorrow.